What will your next relationship be like? This is for the singles. If you are in a relationship, it's fine to check out this reading and see what your next relationship is going to be like, or what your relationship will be like in the future, right? What's next in love? That is what this reading is all about. Hi, my name's Diana, Psychic Intuitive, and before you are 4 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is from the Wandering Star Tarot deck, and it's got a yellow or orange, I would say, orange scallop seashell as object number 1. Pile number 2 is from the Cosmic Cycles Tarot, and object number 2 is a spotted scallop seashell. Pile number 3 is from the Light Seer's Tarot, and for object number 3 we have a green conch. And for pile number 4, we have the Awaken Tarot with a beautiful cream and brown conch shell. Feel free to pause the video if you have to. Make your choice, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome to your reading, pile 1. You chose the orange scallop seashell. Very beautiful. Now, please keep in mind with predictive readings like this, take them with a grain of salt, okay? Because the future is in a state of flux, okay? Nothing is set in stone. For instance, you may see something in this reading that reminds you of old patterns that you no longer want to have in your life. So you would take the reading as a warning that more of this is coming into your life, and so you may use the supportive and helpful messages in the reading to help guide you to make a better choice in the future when it comes to your next relationship. Let us begin. All right, let's begin at the beginning, shall we? We have the 7 of Pentacles. So your next relationship, pile 1, you're going to invest in this next relationship. It's going to take time to mature. It's going to take time to develop into a full-blown relationship. You will invest your time, your care, your attention into cultivating this relationship where you want it to be or where you want it to go. Your next relationship, pile 1, is going to have great potential, and it's going to meet some of your goals. I see a financial sort of outlook upon your relationship in your next relationship. You will view your next relationship as an investment of sorts. I'm getting like a wait and see attitude to see how it's going to turn out. So, for example, you might meet someone and get to know them first for a while. Invest your time and your interest in this person, maybe going out on lunch dates or hanging out with them before you take it to the relationship level. So in that sense, you're going to find someone you view as being a good potential and work on that connection till you feel it is ready for a romantic relationship. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Let's take a look at your oracle cards, pile 1. This is your energy, signs. And this will be your next partner's energy, fire signs. So it could be, pile 1, that you've been looking for your next partner, or you would have been looking for them for a while, and you're looking for specific traits, or perhaps you had a dream about them telling you what this person was going to be like, or you paying attention to the signs of the universe has sent you. I feel like you may be a meditator or a spiritual person, or you may be psychic already on your own, and you've already received some signs about the type of person that's going to be best for you in your next relationship. And you're going to be following these signs. You're going to notice these signs in your next potential partner. I feel like your next potential partner may be a fire sign, or maybe you've decided that a fire sign is what is compatible with you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be that you are a fire sign, pile 1, and you'll be looking for whatever sign you feel is most compatible with your energy. And I feel like this person, perhaps you follow zodiacs, you looked at the cosmos and, you're watching for signs, and you have checked out the charts and things like this, and you're looking for a compatible zodiac sign. And this person in your next relationship is going to be a compatible zodiac sign. And if that's not your bent, pile one, if that's not the way you're approaching this, then I feel like spirit guides are trying to tell you that your next partner in your next relationship is going to be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You would have dreamed of them, pile one, already. So that when you meet them, you will know them. So you already have an inkling, you already have an idea of who they are. I feel that your next partner is going to be very confident, very independent and adventurous, the kind of person that takes initiative. Okay, they have a lot of energy. Your next partner in your next relationship is going to be the one who takes the initiative because you have more of a wait and see energy. I feel that you're not maybe necessarily going to be the one going out there and making moves. This person's going to make a move towards you. They're going to be daring. They're going to be assertive. They're going to take initiative. They're going to be confident. And perhaps this is the kind of energy that you are looking for, pile one. So that's the kind of energy that will be coming your way. Next tarot card we're getting for you, pile one, is the Star. Exactly. Pile one, you've had a wish. You made a wish. You've been praying. I see the praying hands here, okay? You've been praying for the right person. And you have been telling the universe, Lord, Lady of the Universe, please send me only who is best suited for me, who is high vibrational, great for my energy, non-karmic. You want good energy. And you've been praying for this. So I feel that your next partner in your next relationship is going to be an answer to that prayer. Okay? Pile one. Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this column. We have worth the wait. That's your energy, pile one. And we have someone new for your next partner's energy. So, pile one. Again, I'm getting this wait and see energy. You see, what did I say? Worth the wait, right? So, pile one, you have been waiting for this person. You're not going for just anybody. Okay? It has to be the person who fits this vibe that you're looking for. You're not looking to date just to date. You're not looking to go with just anybody. There is a particular type of person that you want in mind, and you're going to be waiting for this person. And I feel like they're finally going to come around. This is going to be someone new, someone maybe you have not met before, okay? Or someone you have not dated before romantically. Maybe you know them, but you've never been in a romantic relationship with this person before. This person is going to be very excited about the connection with you. There's going to be chemistry between you and this person, pile one. Sparks are going to fly. I see that you're going to bury your nose in your books. You're going to read novels, all that. You will do anything but date the wrong person. That's what I see for you in the future, pile one. You're going to be waiting for this person, waiting around, and then they're going to show up. The sparks are going to fly, and it's good energy, pile one. It's good energy. I feel like this person, I'm getting the fire, the sparks. I'm feeling pretty good about the fact that it's going to be a fire sign, or someone who has a fire sign placement very prominently in their chart. This is going to fit what you're looking for to a T. Next, we're getting the 10 of Cups. Your next romantic relationship, pile one, is going to be very harmonious. Very good energy. I'm getting the idea that this person you waited for, the kind of person you want to date, is going to fulfill and check many boxes for you. Your dreams are going to come true. Your wishes are going to come to pass when it comes to the kind of person you want to date in your next relationship, pile one. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Chosen for your energy, and happy days ahead for your future or next relationship, your partner in your next relationship. Now, I'm also seeing there's a potential that your next relationship, pile one, is the person you're going to have kids with. Maybe also even marry, because we're seeing chosen, we're seeing a bride. This next relationship for you, pile one, is very likely going to be the person who proposes to you, the person who marries you, the person who makes you a mother. I feel like your next partner is going to be very happy in the relationship. It's all smiles for them. I see smiles here, smiles there. They're going to love having you in their life, pile one, because you're going to be what they wanted. With the rainbow, I'm seeing the fulfillment of wishes. I feel like this person you're going to be in a relationship with in the next relationship is going to have had some bad relationship in the past. And it's going to make it very clear to them the kind of person they want to be with and the kind of person they don't want to be with. So when they find you, or when they meet you, it's going to be very clear to this person, Pile 1, that you are the one for them. And I feel very strongly that they are not going to waste time. They're not going to dilly-dally with you. I see maybe that they may quickly propose to you. That's a possibility. Or they're going to quickly, they're going to become engaged. And then after that, become married. And then after that, have kids. Okay, there is this strong potential that your next relationship is going to be the one for you when it comes to marriage. You're going to be very content with this connection. There's going to be a lot of prosperity. There's going to be joy. There's going to be family. I'm seeing you're just going to be very content with the connection. It's going to check all of your boxes, most of your boxes, if not all. This person's going to make you a bride. Strong possibility of that. And you're going to make this person very happy. Let's take a look at your next tarot card. We have the Queen of Cups. Pile 1, I'm seeing that you will follow your intuition when it comes to picking the right one. Your next relationship is going to be someone that you intuitively... I get the sense, Pile 1, that you're very intuitive yourself. That you're a psychic. Okay? If you don't believe it, believe it. You pay attention to signs of the universe. You pray. You're very spiritual. And this is part of what's going to attract the right mate to you. The mate who's going to fulfill your wishes. The mate that you're going to be waiting for in the future. Let's take a look at your oracle cards underneath this column. We have situationship on your side and falling in love on their side. Okay, Pile 1. You're going to fall for this person hard. And they're going to be eating you right up. I see reciprocity in the connection. That you guys will feel the same about each other. You want to pull them close. And they'll fall for you. Now, I am getting the sense that you're going to... This is going to be... Your next relationship is going to be someone that you invest some time into. That you're going to maybe be friends with for a while. Study them. Feel them out first. Before things step into a relationship status. And they're going to fall hard for you. They're going to fall hard for your approach. The way you take your time. The way you wait. They're going to really respect and appreciate this. Your attitude, your energy, your approach. Next, we're getting the 3 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person might be someone you're in business with. They're going to be a reliable ally for you, Pile 1. Your next relationship is going to be a reliable one. It's going to be a relationship you can rely on. It's going to be, you're going to have a very realistic outlook upon it. There's a lot of patience. I see a lot of patience in the cards as well. I get the feeling that your next relationship is not going to be, a relationship you jump into, that you jump the gun and you do this and do that and you rush this and rush that. No, you're going to take your time. You're going to feel out this person. You're going to feel out the situation. You're going to spend some time waiting for them. Here, I'm getting more waiting energy. Waiting. You're going to wait for them to meet them. And then when you meet them, you're going to take your time, getting to know them. You're going to take your time checking them out from afar, even watching their behavior. So I'm getting a very cautious approach and a very prayerful and spiritual approach in this connection in the future for you, Pile 1. We have growth on your side and hunger on their side. So Pile 1, like I said, it's like watching a plant grow. That's the vibe I'm getting from this next connection for you. You're going to set your sights on this person, this potential new person, or you're going to be on the lookout for a while, waiting. And then when you find this person, you're going to take your time getting to know them first and letting the initial stages of connection grow. You're going to let the relationship grow. In fact, I'm getting the idea that it might go from a situationship, okay, into a full-blown relationship. You're going to have stages to this thing. You're going to be patient. You're going to watch this situation. You're going to water it. You're going to tend to it. You're going to watch this connection grow. On their end, they're going to fall head over heels in love with you. They're going to be excited about you. They're going to fall for you. They're going to be hungry for you. And I'm getting more of a sense of urgency on their end. Pile 1. To want to be with you, to want to meld, to want to be in a relationship, to want to take it to the next level. There's more of an urgency on their end. But I feel like on your end, you're going to be taking your time. And I'm not saying you're going to be drawing it out or dragging this out, Pile 1. I'm just seeing that you're going to be cautious. And you're going to want to be very careful that this really is the person that you prayed for. Because I get the feeling, Pile 1, that you don't want to make any big mistakes or anything like that. You want to take your time. You want to be very sure. That's what it is with you, Pile 1. Your next tarot card, we're getting the Seven of Swords. So I'm getting like a very tactical and strategic vibe coming into the next relationship for you, pile 1. Maybe you were cheated on in the past, or maybe you got into a connection in the past that didn't work out right. And so you want to work smart, not hard with this next connection. That's what you'll be doing. I see you kind of sneaking around. I'm getting a sense like maybe you'll be doing some detective work on them, trying to suss them out, sneaking around, trying to figure out who they are from all the different angles. I see the binoculars there. You're not going to rush into and jump into completely blindly trusting this person, pile 1. I'm getting like a very strategic and tactical energy with this person. I'm also getting the feeling like, when you meet them, you're not going to be like, you're the one, I'm all over you. Okay, you're not going to be pouring yourself all over them. You're not going to be gushing. In your heart, you will know. Your intuition will tell you that this is the one. But you're going to be like, cool it, fancy pants. That's what you're going to be telling yourself, pile 1. And you're going to play it cool. But you're also going to be loving. But you're going to just take your time and be very cautious. I'm getting that from the strategic energy. Because in your mind, you're like, I want that proposal. I want that one who's going to propose to me. I'm seeing the ring. You got that in mind. Okay, pile 1. You want to be married. And you want to make sure that you're not wasting your time with someone who's not going to want to commit. And so you're not going to be the one who looks like they're rushing all the time. You're going to play like a psychological game of sorts. You're going to be very tactical because you're not going to want to lose this ring. You're not going to want to lose a situation that could lead to a marriage or serious connection. You're going to get this ring, pile 1. You're going to have that as your end game. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. On your end, you've got soul family. We're getting family again, pile 1. Your next relationship, you're going to have a family with this person. That's what I'm seeing. Let's keep going here. And we have on their end, Archangel Michael, divine intervention, protection. Pile 1, your next connection is going to be a very, very stable connection. Okay, it's going to be very protected. This person is going to be very protective of you, protective of the connection. They're not going to want to lose you, pile 1. They're going to be hungry for you. They're going to be hungry to keep you. They're going to be hungry for this connection. They want to protect this connection. Pile 1, you're going to feel a very strong connection with this person. They're going to make you very happy. Pull them close. It's going to be a connection that embraces you, uplifts you. You're going to be looking for these signs. You don't want a karmic, pile 1. You don't want a negative, karmic, or stressed out connection. You're not interested in that. Perhaps based on your past experiences, you've learned to watch out for. You don't want that again. You don't want someone who's going to play games. You don't want someone who's going to be full of drama. You want someone who's going to be, upright, genuine, ready to connect, ready to grow this connection, eager for you, loving you, genuinely loving you, not playing games. This is what you're looking for, and you're going to get it. You can see this bird has the ring in their claw, Okay? Pile 1. Seeing signs of marriage here. We got ring. We got the bride. All right, let's keep it moving. Your next tarot card is the 10 of Pentacles. My goodness, pile 1. Your next relationship. Whoo, pile 1 is going to be amazing. It's going to culminate in the kind of relationship that you ultimately want. Again, I'm getting the sense of family. It's going to be a financially successful connection as well. It's going to be very abundant. You're going to be marrying possibly into a very fruitful, abundant, and well-connected family. Your next relationship is going to be with someone from a very good background, from a very good heritage. They may have a very big inheritance coming to them. On your side, you have yellow. Their side, there's umbrella. So again, pile 1, I remember I told you there's this cautious energy. We're getting cautious. Pile 1, what did you go through in the past? I feel that you're just going to be very, very careful with this connection. You'll know where it's headed, but you're going to keep your eyes on the ball. You're not going to relax and be like, all right, okay, it's going great. I don't got to worry about this. You're going to be very watchful for issues. You're going to be very watchful for, is this real? Your energy is kind of guarded, part 1. I'm going to be honest with you. You are not rushing into anything. You're not about trying to rush, trusting blindly, whatever. You're paying attention to all the signs. You're going to be very careful. You're going to be looking out for issues because you do not want a toxic or karmic connection. That is where you're just not interested in it, pile 1. And you're going to be watching out to make sure that this connection is not like that. On their end, they're going to be very protective of this connection. Again, I'm getting this, these powerful angel wings. Now we're getting the big umbrella protecting your connection. This person is going to want to protect you. They're going to want to take care of you. They're going to be really into your femininity. They're going to be really they're going to like the way you dress. They're going to want to support the way you dress. This person that you're going to be in the next relationship with next, Pile 1, is going to be well off. Or they're going to be from a well-off family. They may have a very good career. They may work in the corporate world. They're going to have a lot of prestige. This connection is going to have a lot of prestige, a lot of power. They're going to be into you because they're going to feel like you fit right into their vibe, Pile 1. They're going to view you as classy, sophisticated, quality. That's what they're looking for. You're going to fit the bill. And so they're going to be really into you. They're going to want to protect the connection. I'm getting that twice here. They're going to hunger for you. They're going to fall for you. All your strategic planning, all your cautiousness, your patience is going to pay off, and your prayers is going to pay off big time when it comes to your next connection, Pile 1. Okay, we're getting the High Priestess. Pile 1, you're going to be the ideal woman in your next relationship for this person. The ideal woman. Now, there's a possibility you may become an ex, but based on the way the cards are going here, I don't think so, but we'll see what the rest of the cards are saying, okay? We're getting some shadow cards here for you. We got people pleaser on your end, and on their end, we're getting fixer. Pile 1, your next relationship is maybe going to be a very spiritual one. Perhaps you're looking for someone who's very spiritual because you're very spiritual yourself. Someone godly. And this is something that's going to be very important to you. You may have secrets that you hold in this relationship. Things you hold back. You don't tell them everything. So I'm getting that you may hide some of your emotions at times. Here I see you wearing a mask, smiling all the time, but inside, sometimes you may not feel well about the connection. Sometimes there may be some things you don't like. Or maybe, I'm not saying that there's going to be a whole lot you don't like, but I do think that maybe if you've had trauma from a past connection, or if you sometimes tend to be moody, you're going to be hiding this. You're going to be seeking this person's approval. Sometimes you're going to be putting on a smiling mask for this person, Pile 1, because you're not going to want to lose this connection, and you don't want to taint this connection either. You're not going to want that. You're going to want it to be very positive. You're going to want to be all smiles because you want to hold on to this connection. This is part of your strategy. On their end, I feel that this person, remember I told you that they want to protect you. They want to protect this connection. They want to take care of you. This person may view you as someone to fix, someone to save. So this could be something that they need to work through. So on your end, I'm seeing that you might need to work on eventually in this connection in the future, being more honest in a very healthy way. Okay. Be more true, more real, because it will only serve you and serve the relationship if you can come honestly and speak honestly how you feel. You may have some abandonment issues, and you may be scared to unveil this or share this with your next partner. And maybe they'll pick up on it and want to fix this. They'll want to reassure you. That's possible. This person is going to have a savior's mentality over you. They want to protect you. They want to save you. They're going to have a hero mentality. And it's something that they may need to balance out within themselves. They may need to learn to respect that you are your own person. And for instance, if you're feeling down, they need to trust, they want to be there for you, of course, and help you feel better. But they need to trust that you can heal yourself, that you can grow yourself up, that you're a strong individual on your own. So they may feel the need to fix you at times, or try to fix your mood or something like this. And this is going to be an opportunity for growth in the connection in your next relationship, Pile 1. And finally, we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles. This relationship is going to be enduring, Pile 1. It's going to be enduring. It's going to be slow to change. It's going to be enduring. It's going to also be a relationship that requires some work too. You're going to attract, your next mate is going to be very responsible, very dogged when it comes to this relationship. This relationship is going to be a dogged relationship. It's not going to flip or change on you anytime soon after you start the relationship. It's going to pass the test of time. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. We got protecting yourself on your end and falling apart on their end. I am getting a codependent vibe on your next partner's end a little bit with fixer and falling apart. They're going to be desperate to, and I saw that with hunger too, to cling to this relationship. I'm getting the feeling that this relationship is going to be like all or nothing to them. In their mind, if it doesn't work, they're going to judge themselves very heavily. They're going to view it as, they're going to be totally crushed if it doesn't work, because they're going to feel that you are everything they were looking for. So in this sense, your next partner is going to be vulnerable. This is an opportunity for growth, something they can fix within themselves. You're going to be focusing on protecting yourself though. Again, Pile 1, you have a very cautious energy, maybe because of what you've been through in the past. Perhaps you invested yourself in a past relationship that didn't work out, and you're not going to be doing it again. So they're going to be picking up on this in you, that you will have your guard up in some kind of way. And Pile 1, your next relationship, your next partner is going to pick up on this. And anytime you seem like you're uncertain or you seem down or anything like this, they're going to move heaven and earth to make sure that you really are okay. Because they're going to allow this relationship to determine their sense of self-worth, unfortunately. Because it's very important to bring two strong people to the connection. Now, I'm not saying that this person is bad. They're going to be very good for you. They're going to place a lot of their self-worth in the relationship, Pile 1. This could be a pro for you, especially if you want a lasting and enduring relationship, which means that this next relationship, they're not going to be quick to change or flip on you, okay? They're going to want to be rock steady, stable. And all of this is going to be very important to them, because it's not just because they love you, but because they're depending very heavily on this relationship for their sense of well-being. This relationship stability is going to determine how good they feel in life. So there is a codependent vibe that they're going to bring into it. You're going to be busy focused on trying to keep yourself safe in the connection, perhaps because of what you've been through in the past, which is why you decide to go ahead and pray and be very patient for the next connection. And that's why you're going to end up with a really good one. But I see that you're still going to continue to keep your guard up, and you're not going to want to ruin this relationship. And I feel like they're going to feel the same, Pile 1. They're going to feel the same. They're going to value this relationship greatly. They're not going to want to ruin it. And on your end, I see that you're going to value it too, but there's an emphasis on wanting to protect yourself because you're not going to want to get hurt. And you don't want this person abandoning you. You may have some abandonment issues. That's possible. And so you're going to have your guard up a little bit. But you should know, Pile 1, that this person, they're depending on this relationship to be secure themselves. They need it to be secure. So this is sort of like your insurance policy. It's going to be like your insurance policy, Pile 1. You don't have to worry, okay? So let's get an idea of timing on when this next relationship is going to come to pass. Also, if this is your current relationship, you should know that this relationship is going to pass the test of time. It's going to be an enduring relationship. You may already have kids with this person, or, spirit guides want you to know you're going to end up having kids with this person. Maybe they hurt you in the past, or maybe you weren't very confident in the connection. You should know that this connection is worth investing in. They are very invested in you, Pile 1. This relationship is not going anywhere. They want to fix this relationship. If there's issues with it, they want to fix this relationship in the future. If this relationship falls apart, they're going to fall apart. Maybe it's possible for just a few of you there was cheating. If there was cheating in the relationship, know that this relationship is going to overcome that and withstand that and pass the test of time. You don't have to worry, okay? I'm also getting a sense of renewal. If this is a relationship that you currently have that you foresee is going to continue on in the future, then you should know that this relationship is going to renew. There's going to be a sense of renewal coming to the relationship. This person is going to focus on protecting the connection and fixing the connection because they don't want it to fall apart. Continue to protect yourself, of course. But I do see a sense of endurance coming to the connection. It's going to be slow to change, slow to end. The future security of that connection is strong. We got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which is the culmination cards, okay? The ultimate when it comes to emotional security and financial and practical security as well. All right, let's get a sense of timing. If you're single and you're wanting to look for a sense of timing as far as when is this relationship going to come into your life, or when will this relationship improve? If you're looking for any kind of timing, let's take a look what the cards have to say. We have sooner than expected. Okay, so if you've been waiting for this next relationship, perhaps you've fallen into thinking that it's going to be a while. Perhaps you've fallen into thinking, oh, I'm not going to be rushing any relationships. I'm not going to be interested in rushing into meeting anyone or any of that. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to wait for the right person to come along. I'm going to wait for the right person to meet me. And maybe you've been waiting a while. It's possible, especially with the Seven of Pentacles coming up, okay? Understand it's going to happen sooner than expected. Sooner than expected. Again, I'm getting the sense of sparks. When you meet them, it's going to be like sparks going off. It's going to be very exciting. It's going to be very exciting. All right, let's take a look at your next timing card beginning in November. Okay.
This reading is timeless, but
right now we are in December. We just passed November. It's possible you already met this person in November, and a sense of waiting where you're going to be scoping them out, getting to know them and all this. That's going to happen. So maybe you've met them and you're taking your time getting to know this person. If you have not met them yet, then you're going to meet them in November of next year. So I think, now take this time with a grain of salt. It could be November. It could be before November. It could be a little after November. But it's going to happen sooner than you expect. So if you were expecting, it's going to be years before I meet the right person. It's not going to be years. It's going to be sooner than you expect. Possibly next year, before November, or in November, or a little after November. Finally, on timing, we're getting the past is clear. Go for it. So it's possible for some of you already met this person in November. And you're being cautious. Remember, we picked up on a cautious energy. And you're like, is this the one? I don't know. I'm scoping them out and checking them out. I'm not sure because I've been through things. I need to be careful. You're watching for signs. When you're wanting to make sure all the signs are there. That this person really is your person. Spirit guides are telling you the past is clear. Go for it. So this may be the person, pile one. Okay, this person may already be in your life. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, pile one. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If you find it to be resonant, please give it a thumbs up. And let me know what you think in the comment section. I would love to chat with you. If you have nothing to say, then please do me a favor and go ahead and leave me a comment anyway, an emoji comment section, like the ones I'm flashing up here, whatever you want to put on there. If you don't know what to put, you can put these emoji icons down below. I'd really appreciate it. This is going to help the algorithm see this video and promote this video. Thank you for bringing your energy to this reading. I've loved doing your reading. It's lovely energy. Take very good care of yourself, and I hope to see you around again sometime. Bye! Welcome to your reading, pile 2. Let's take a look at your energy. You chose the Spotted Seashell or the Cosmic Cycles Tarot. All right. Before we begin, I want to let you know that when it comes to predictive readings, please take them with a grain of salt. Nothing is set in stone. The future is in a state of flux. For example, if we start your reading and you start to see signs in your reading that show, maybe you have a pattern with picking certain types that you maybe don't want to be in a relationship with, and you see the same pattern in the cards popping up, then this can act as a warning to you to help, sort of help guide you away from making the same choices you don't like, okay? So just take it with a grain of salt and keep that in mind. Take the reading with a grain of salt. Let's begin. We have Death. Okay. Pile 2. So pile 2, what I'm seeing here in your energy, your next relationship is going to be a big change for you. Big change. Your next relationship is going to come when you have decided to make changes in yourself. Yes. You will decide to make changes in yourself, and this will create a new relationship, a new type of relationship, a new self. You're going to change some things about yourself, and this is what's going to sort of begin this new relationship. That's the energy you're going to be in, okay? Let's take a look at the oracle cards for your energy terms and their energy. Earth sign. Okay, so your next relationship is going to be a big change for you. It could be that you're going to be dating is someone very different. Perhaps you're going to have like a big makeover, cut your hair or have a different hair color, a different style. And that's when you're going to meet this person and start a different kind of relationship with them than you've had before. This is someone who's going to be very different from who you've dated in the past. That's very possible. Your next relationship is going to be one where it's like you're going to make a certain agreement with this person. You're going to tell them, listen, maybe I want this, but I don't want that. I want that, but I don't want this. It's going to be very like very negotiating type of energy where you're going to be telling them what you like or don't like, or coming to a compromise too. That's another message coming through. You're going to be coming to a compromise with your next person. I'm getting that maybe there's some things that's not going to be perfect about your next relationship, but you're going to be willing to compromise with them because you're going to be getting some of the things you like, and they're going to be getting some of the things they like. Now, I feel like your next partner is going to be very serious, steady type. They're going to be earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or have that placement prominent in their chart. Also possible that you are in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, pile 2. And you're going to be looking for someone who is compatible with this energy within you, your earth nature. Or you may have the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, prominent in your chart. And this is going to be your guiding light in your next relationship. It's possible you might be into the zodiac and wanting to make sure it's a match in that regard. This next person you're going to be with is going to be very stable, reliable. They're going to be a perfectionist, possibly, and very organized, possibly very ambitious. I feel like you're going to be looking for someone like this. Maybe you've had your time with someone who was less serious in a past relationship. And though you were really attracted to their energy, it turns out it wasn't what you wanted. They were fun, but they weren't serious enough for you. So there's this idea that your next relationship is going to have the traits you're looking for, but they're not going to be maybe as fun or as frivolous, but they're going to be more stable and dependable and reliable. Got more of a head on their shoulders, someone you can depend on, because we're getting that earth sign. All right, let's take a look at your next tarot card. We're getting the Lovers. Yeah, this person is going to be very compatible with you, pile 2. I feel that they may have a sort of like a melancholy energy, down to earth, almost melancholy. And you're going to be attracted to them because you want to heal them. You want to console them and help cheer them up. Okay? A bit of a fixer-upper type of situation, kind of going back to this, working out a compromise with this person. Let's take a look at the oracle cards before I say too much more. This is your energy, pile 2, in the connection, in the future, in your next relationship. It's protection. Their energy is going to be addicted. Pile 2, your next relationship is going to require protection, and you're gonna bring it. Pile 2, you're gonna protect your next relationship. Perhaps there's gonna be some reasons for sadness in the connection. Now, hear me out. Sadness in the connection doesn't necessarily mean the connection's a bad one or that it's falling apart. It's just there are things, energies to process, emotions to work through. And I'm getting that you're gonna see this as a sign that you need to be protective of this connection. I feel like you might be very spiritual, pile 2, and you're going to apply spiritual protection tactics to your connection. And it's going to be because maybe you will notice that there's something in your partner. Perhaps they, take certain substances to help cope. They may be a drinker, or they may, indulge in certain substances because maybe life has been hard on them, pile 2. Life has been hard. Life is hard for everyone, pile 2. We all have our difficulties to deal with, to contend with. And you're going to be very protective of this person in your next relationship. You're going to play the role of healer, protector, protectress, all this, because you're going to see all the good qualities in them that you want to hold on to, okay? We're getting the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to persist in your next relationship, pile 1. You're going to persist despite there being dry spells, or, I feel like there's going to be maybe some kind of difficulty that you're going to have to persevere through. You're going to have to show resilience. You're going to have to be determined. You're going to have to be resourceful on how you keep the connection going, because you're going to see a lot of signs that this person is for you. You're going to feel very strongly about this. We're getting the Lovers, Major Arcana. There's a sense that you are going to choose this person again and again. There's love. There's going to be love in this relationship, pile 2. And it's going to make you want to endure and pass the test of time. The relationship is going to pass the test of time. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Your energy is going to be running from love, and their energy is going to be begging. It's interesting. We saw begging here and begging there. And look, we see someone walking down the road with these rows of lamps, and we see someone walking down the road with these rows of trees. So there's going to be persistence in this connection. It's going to be scary at times, pile 2. There's going to be times where you feel like maybe ending the relationship or running away from the relationship because of some of the difficulty in the connection. This person is going to beg to be with you. This person is going to show that they want to keep you, because you're going to have something they want, pile 2. You're going to have the healing that they're looking for. Okay. I feel like, you may go undergo some difficulties in your next connection where they make you want to hit the road too. Makes you want to hit the road and run away. But that person Your next person is going to beg you to stay. They're going to see the value that you bring to the table. They're not going to want to lose you. Pile 2. They're going to be really into you. They're going to be really into what you represent, what you offer for them. They'll feel like they need you. They need the love, the care, the support that you give. And they'll be addicted to you, Pile 2. I'm going to be straight up. They'll be addicted to you. Okay. We have the 2 of Wands. I do see an energy where it does feel like you have moments of struggle in the connection in the future, in this next relationship where you ask yourself, should I stay or should I go? I do see some of that coming up, hesitating, being caught up in the choice between, staying in your comfort zone and striking it out on your own, being bold, going, moving on and going to go see what's out there. So I do see that you might sort of be uncertain about this relationship at times. Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. So Spirit has ordained it's going to be like this. We have date, flirt, play, just for fun, and unexpected. So I do feel like when you first meet this person, Pile 1, you're not going to be taking them super seriously. Or you're going to have a flirtatious outlook on the connection at first, but it's going to become something very unexpected. This person in your next connection, maybe when they first met you, they were dating and flirting and playing around also, and didn't expect to have such strong chemistry with you. And it's going to blossom into something where they're realizing, oh my gosh, you're for me. We're going to get more information as we go along. Your next tarot card is the Emperor. Okay, this person is going to be, like I said, we saw ambitious, organized, right? How to, this person in your next connection, they may have their own business. They may have a very good career, be very successful in the business world. They may play a leadership role and have a lot of power. And this is going to be part of the appeal for you. This person, you may make them a father, or if you're already in a connection with this person, they may be the father of your child. That's a possibility. The next relationship may make you a parent if you're not already a parent. You may become a parent in your next relationship. We're getting on your side strength, and on their side disruption. Okay, you're going to be strong in this connection. I keep seeing that you're going to persevere. You're going to persevere. You're going to try to protect the connection. You will. They're going to be addicted to you. It could be that the substance dependence issue might be you, Pile 2. Your next connection, this person might be very dependent on you in some key ways. Your next connection, I feel like this person, it's like maybe you're not quite what they expected. You see, unexpected, right? They were looking for a certain type, or they didn't think they were going to get into a relationship at all, or they wanted a certain type of woman or person. And you're going to come along, and they're just going to be playing and flirting around with you and realize that, oh my gosh, I'm going to make a detour. I wanted to be single, but I'm not going to be single because of Pile 2. Okay, I want to be in a relationship with Pile 2. Or, maybe they don't normally date someone like you, but they're going to meet you and realize that you are exactly the type they need and want. And so they're going to switch their trajectory and focus on someone like you, Pile 2. So this could be a color thing. I'm getting interracial vibes, intercultural vibes. I'm getting maybe personality type or the way you dress. Maybe they don't like goth chicks or something like this, but they're gonna find out after meeting and playing around with you that you're exactly their ticket. You're right up their alley, Pile 2, and they're gonna be all into you, something like this. Okay, that's just an example. Okay, let's take a look at your next tarot card. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that you're going to go to work on this relationship. You guys are going to take this relationship very seriously. Yeah, I see, lifting weights and working out, building those muscles, crafting a solid relationship that's going to pass the test of time. Even if there have been difficulties or, there's been hesitations or doubts, there's going to be solid work put into it. Solid work, which is a very good sign. On your side, we're going to have, we have divine love, give and take. And on their side, we're getting cutting through the BS. So, Pile 2. Your next relationship is not going to be a game. It's not going to be a game to you, okay? It's going to be very important to you that you're not getting used in this connection. That's going to be very important to you, all right? You're going to give and you're going to take. You want a relationship that has give and take. You don't want a one-sided relationship, and that's not what you're going to be getting, okay? I feel that you're going to make it a point. They're going to pay a lot of attention to you, okay? And I feel like part of why you might think about off at times, or maybe wanting to go your way, or maybe thinking this might not be it for the long haul, is the challenge might be there's a lack of balance at times on give and take. And for you, that is a no-no, pile 2. That is a no-no. And your next partner is going to get the message. They're going to know you don't play. Okay? They're not going to play with it. They're going to see the seriousness. We got the serious tone of a courtroom. They see it and they're not going to play with it. They're going to feel like, wow, if I don't give pile 2 what they're looking for or treat them correctly, they're going to cut me off, right? You see the saber, and this is very serious. For some of you, this might be a marriage, and this marriage might be on the chopping block if they don't treat you right. It's a very, very important to you. I see the balancing of the weights, balancing of the scales, and this woman saying, it's got to be like this or else I'm cutting it off. So there's this idea that it has to be a balanced relationship for it to work. And you're not going to play with that, pile 2. It's going to be very important to you, and they're going to get the message. This is part of the challenge you're going to experience. But by and large, though, I see that you're going to see that you're made for each other, and you're going to plan ahead. You're going to look ahead and say, this is going to be a relationship for the long haul. So what's going to take for me to stick around with this connection for the long haul? Oh, I'm going to need vulnerability. I'm going to need communication. I'm going to need stability. I'm going to need perseverance. I'm going to need practice makes perfect. I'm not just going to accept nonsense. So if there's going to be something wrong, the relationship is going to require work so that thing can be stable. You're not going to accept a janky relationship just because you want a relationship for the long haul. No. Anything is janky about it is going to be worked on. And they're going to work on it. Pile 2. This person's going to work on it. They're not going to play. They're going to play with you anyway. Okay? They're going to play the relationship. We got the King of Wands. Yeah. So I'm getting that this person is a business owner. I'm getting that. Okay, they're going to be a business owner, or they're going to be a big to-do in the business world. Very enterprising person. They're going to be assertive and bold. You will know them by their assertiveness and their boldness. They're not going to be a wilting flower or a daisy or anything like this. They're going to be strong man, masculine energy into the connection. They're going to be the man, okay? I mean, you're going to be the woman too. Don't get me wrong, okay? You don't play. But, they're going to bring clearly bold masculine energy into this connection. They're going to take charge. They're going to be assertive. They're going to move in your direction. There could be someone who works out, has good muscles. They stay fit. They look good. This is going to be like a big picture kind of person. They're going to have a lot of vision for what they want this relationship to be like. It's not going to be like I'll just, play by ear connection. Oh, we'll see what tomorrow brings us kind of connection. This person is going to have a plan, a vision for where the connection is going. And, with the King of Wands appearing, there's this energy again of overcoming challenges in the connection. There's going to be challenges and they're going to be overcome. That's the energy coming through for this relationship. Let's see what the Oracle cards, your energy are saying. Your energy is going to be chat, and their energy is going to be red, running away, chat, open communication. You're going to be about communication. You're going to be about communication. You're going to be about, tell me what's up. I don't want any games. Tell me what's going on so we can address the situation head on. There's going to be a lot of text messaging, communication, phone calls, social media. Meet them on social media. And communicativeness is going to be very important to you. Them coming through, responding is going to be important to you. I feel like another issue in the connection, okay, that there's going to be a challenge. Besides the one I already mentioned, they have to be a balance of give and take, is going to be an issue with sometimes they cut corners. This person might cut corners on being as communicative as they can be. You're not going to like that. Don't like that. Something that they're going to need to work on. They're going to overcome this challenge. I do see that. It's going to be a challenge to overcome. That's why this is coming up in this column. That's the challenge, and they're going to overcome the challenge. Okay. So no relationship is perfect, pile 2. All relationships have challenges to overcome. We have the Ace of Swords. There's going to be clarity, a lot of communication coming through here, pile 2. This is not going to be a muddy, confused relationship. There may be challenges, but it's going to be very clear what those challenges are. And communication about how we're going to fix it, addressing it, what we're doing is going to be very clear. Wow. It's really good energy, actually. We got on your end, performer. On their end, this is your shadow cards, conflict freeze. Yeah, in your mind, you're like, I'm not going to be part of any relationship that makes me look bad. Okay? Pile 2, you're like, no, I'm here to execute and perform a good relationship. How I look to others is important to me. I want a relationship that represents well for me and represents well of me, because people are watching. So, I also feel like you might seek a lot of validation in this connection. Maybe sometimes a little too much. You might need to, one of the challenges is going to be you working on, they've shown these actions today. They showed up. They picked me up. They were sweet. They did this. They did that. That means this person loves me. I don't need any extra validation for this person at this time. So you might need to work on that. That might be a shadow aspect that you bring into the connection in the future. There might be times when you feel like you need this person to perform for others. Like if you're going to be, showing up somewhere, you want them to present for you. You want them to look good. You want them to be loving and sweet to you. You don't want them being cavalier. You want them acting like they don't like you around other people. You want them to be on point and act sweet, do everything right, and come across right. Almost like I hear you telling them, Pile 2, even if you're having a bad day, I don't care. If my friends are there, you need to treat me right for my friends to see that you treat me right. So this person may have their job cut out for them. On their end, I'm seeing that, sometimes they may feel like they're not up to par for you, Pile 2. They may feel like they don't perform enough for you, Pile 2. Like they're not doing a good enough job. And they're going to worry sometimes, am I good enough for Pile 2? They may shut down from performance anxiety. Like, I don't know that I can do what they want me to do. I may mess up. So they may freeze on you sometimes or be afraid of your disapproval at times. And this causes them to shut down. And you might find this frustrating at times because you, on your end, you're looking for a good performance. And on their end, they've got performance anxiety. So that might cause a bit of a conflict or a clash at times. We're seeing the 8 of Wands for your final tarot card. It's going to be an exciting relationship. It's going to be exciting. Pile 2. There may be ups and downs though. Okay. There's going to be ups and downs. I see one of you, being very excited at times and the other one being scared at times, like, I don't know about this. And the other one's like, wee, so it may be a dissonance between how you both feel about the connection. At some points they'll be feeling like it's great. And right at that point, you're going to be thinking, this sucks. I don't know. I'm not happy with this. And, so it's going to be, and also I feel like there might be ups and downs in the connection, as far as disagreements or something like this. Some days going to be good days. Some days might not be such great days. Let's see what the oracle cards are saying. We have for you, your energy is attracting and their energy is going to be spoiled. Okay. So Pile 2, I'm getting that you're going to be drawn to this person, Pile 2. It's going to be like a moth to a flame. In some ways, you're going to feel like they're not quite right for you. I'm going to be completely honest. There's going to be times when you feel like they're not quite right for you. But you're going to be attracted to them nonetheless because of the excitement, stability, their ability to run a business or their ability to be successful in the business world, how they behave. There's something about them that's just alluring. They can be very, very exciting and attractive. They're going to have a good shape. They're going to be very communicative at times. They're going to bring some things to you that you're going to really love. But then they're going to not come through on the communication aspect at times. We talked about some of these things already. But you're just going to feel drawn to them regardless. But you're going to temper it, Pile 2. I see that. You're going to be drawn to them, but you're going to be like, yeah, I'm drawn to you, but there's some things I need. And you're going to make sure those things are coming, okay? That you're making sure they're happening. And so there's going to be demands placed on this person. On their end, I see spoiled. They're going to feel like you give them the best. They're going to feel like they're getting the best from you. They're going to really enjoy this connection in a lot of key ways. I also see, Pile 2, that their focus is going to be on spoiling you. I feel like this person might be well off. It's possible, Pile 2, that your next connection, your next partner is going to be financially successful. I feel like they may own a catering business. That's possible. That's just a one-off for a few of you, okay? They may own a catering business or be a master chef or at a restaurant or something like that. This will be true for just a few of you. They make good money. But I feel like they're going to spoil you in many ways. And they may spoil you with luxuries, getting you like nice clothes and sharing finances. You're going to have that, on tap. Also, I'm getting that because they're maybe just for a few of you, they may be a chef or cook or something like this. They're going to cook you some amazing meals. This person's going to be cooking you. If you don't cook, Pile 2, this person's going to be cooking for you. Okay? And so they're going to make very delicious food for you. It's possible that maybe you do cook. And if you're a big cook, then you're gonna, they're gonna feel spoiled by you because they're gonna be enjoying the food that you make for them. That's very interesting, pile 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at timing, especially for you viewers that are single. When will you meet this person, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at your timing cards. We got in divine timing. Whoa. So, pile 2. This relationship, you're going to find it at the right time for you. It's coming. It is definitely coming because it is a divine connection. Okay, this is your divine masculine, pile 2. That's what I'm seeing. This is your divine masculine. You may already be in a connection with this person, okay? And this is what the future holds for you. And I see that the future holds good things for you. You're going to persevere, and you're just going to be along for the ride. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be kind of not so great at times, but you're going to enjoy the energy in the relationship at the same time. You're going to feel attracted to them. You're not going to be able to step away from them. You're not going to be able to leave them. And they're going to stay with you. That's what I see. They may cut corners because of their self-esteem issues, or maybe be slightly lazy at times, maybe because of what they bring to the connection. It could be this person is going to be a power provider. That's possible. And you may already, maybe if you're in a connection with this person, you may have kids with this, or kids with this person. It's possible too that if you don't, then you're going to end up having kids with this person. But I see that this is all going to happen in divine timing. There is a moment, according to a higher plan or the universal flow. Everything is going to happen at the perfect moment as far as meeting this person. I feel like an event or an opportunity or even a challenge is going to be orchestrated by higher power for your ultimate good, okay? That is going to bring this relationship into view, okay? That's when it's going to happen. Something's going to be orchestrated. A series of events going to lead to it. It's not necessarily, doesn't have like a stamp date on it, okay? But it's coming. It is definitely coming, okay? In divine timing, again, from a different deck. Wow. Okay, pile 2. This is your divine masculine. Your divine masculine, if you're single, your divine masculine is coming. If you're in a connection right now, in a relationship, and this is about that relationship, what the future of that relationship holds, this is your divine masculine, okay? So trust the process. Be patient. Let go of control. To some degree, personally, me, I like control, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not going to be the one to tell you, let go of all control and just completely trust. Hey, if you feel strong enough to trust, go ahead. Follow your instincts, okay? That's what I like to say. Follow your instincts, trust your intuition, but don't be too controlling the flow of this connection. It's meant to be there, and it is coming, and when it comes, it'll be good, and the challenges are orchestrated for your own ultimate good. So these are challenges that are designed to grow you up, right? But you're doing personality work with this person. You're going to learn things while being with this person that are good for your spirit, good for your soul. Ultimately, you may be tempted to think when it comes that it's a karmic connection, or if you're in it, like it might be a little karmic or something. It's more of a divine connection that's meant to grow you up a little. Okay, pile 2. We got a few days. Oh my gosh. So it's kind of up in the air, pile 2. It could happen at any time. It could happen very soon. And I'm getting a few days as in it's currently in your life. That's possible. Okay. If as far as you might already be in the relationship, but if you're not in a relationship, you could meet this person in a few days. If it doesn't, don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. It's coming. And that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2, in this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you found it resonant, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for bringing your energy. I really enjoyed doing this for you. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I would really love to hear from you in the comment section. Don't have anything to say? Then please do me a favor and leave me an emoji comment like the one I'm pointing to right now. This will help encourage the algorithm to push my video forward and help us grow our soul tribe here on this channel. Thank you so much. Take good care of yourself. I look forward to doing a reading for you again. Take care of you now. Bye. Welcome to your reading, pile 3. So you chose this cute little green conch. It's a little spotted. Wonderful. So I feel that your next relationship is going to be a successful one. Okay. I do think it's going to be successful. It's going to be one that gives you healing. Okay. It's going to be a very healing relationship. I think that it's going to grow. It's going to show lots of signs of success. There's going to be emotional healing that you experience in this connection. So if you had a difficult time with relationships in the past, then this next relationship of yours is going to be a very healing one, because there's going to be a lot of good, healthy things about it. I feel like you might enjoy eating healthy meals with this person. They may be vegetarian. You might have a vegetarian lifestyle with this person, or vegetarian leaning. I feel like this person might be wealthy. They may have a lot of money, or this may be a business partner of yours and you'll make a lot of money together, something like this. It's going to be a successful connection, and it's definitely going to grow. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. We have the 10 of Pentacles. What did I say? Pile 3. It's going to be a financially successful connection. I'm also getting that it's going to be very stable. It's going to be a very stable connection. It's going to be a very secure connection. It's going to have very strong potential for more. And I see you working towards a commitment with this person. An opportunity for stable growth. This might be an opportunity for you to marry. They may come from a very solid, financially stable heritage. They may have a big inheritance. They may come from a good family. And you're going to meet up with someone like this. You may end up getting married and having children. Wow, pile 3. Your next relationship may be a marriage, So for your oracle cards, we're seeing for you, pile 3, your energy is around winter, and their energy is reminiscing. Pile 3, this connection is going to happen sometime around the cold months. So it could be like fall, winter, maybe even the very beginning of spring. So we're already getting timing on your connection here. Perhaps you really wanted to know that, and spirit guides want to jump out and give you that information right away. I do have timing cards at the end of the reading, but looks like we're getting that information early. I feel like you may be a little frosty at first when you meet this person, a little cold. Maybe because of what you've been through, in the past. I feel like this person is going to really be into you, though. I don't think you got to worry about this one being a cold connection on their end. This person's going to be really into you. They're going to like looking at you. They're going to find you very physically attractive. They're going to be positive minded, and they're going to take pictures of you and like looking at pictures of you. They're going to think about you a lot. This person is very serious about you. Your next relationship, you're going to end up in a relationship with someone who's very serious about you. Very, very we're getting Earth, the 10 of Pentacles. This is the max strength you can get on the Pentacles energy, which is very, very down to earth, very foundational. This person's going to want to make a foundation with you. Their mind's going to be on you big time. They're going to be like, you're the one. I'm getting that kind of vibe right away. Next, we're getting for you, pile 3, the Strength card. Okay. This relationship is going to be a beautiful relationship. Certain energies are going to be brought under control. Okay? In this connection. I feel like there may be certain challenges in the connection, but it's not going to break the connection. It's not going to break the connection because we're getting major arcana here. It is going to represent a bit of a challenge, but it's going to be faced with compassion and patience. There's going to be this idea that you're going to allow things to unfold naturally. It's just a lot of gracefulness and going with the flow kind of energy going on here, pile 3. So we got short-term connection and relocating. Okay. This is short-term connections on your end, relocating's on their end. Pile 3, I feel like the challenge is going to be one of distance, to be honest. Pile 3. Distance. This person's going to want to move. That's possible. And you're going to be heartbroken possibly by this. That's going to be represent a challenge for you because, you're going to be like, well, I don't want to move. That's a possibility. That's a message coming through for some of you. It's possible that this will be a short-term connection. Though it will be a healing one, it will be a short-term connection possibly for some of you. Because of this whole thing about needing to move and the geography of the situation not quite working out right. I'm kind of getting slightly like third-party vibes, though. I hope not, but I'm getting like third-party vibes, possibly. I feel like this person is going to, and that's just for a few of you, but by and large, what I'm seeing is that this person is going to be like, I want you to stick with me. I want you to come with me where I'm going. Come with me. And I feel that this is going to represent a challenge for you, and this is what might turn it into a short-term connection. That's a possibility. We're getting your next tarot card here. It's the King of Cups. You're going to be dealing with someone here, guys, who is very emotionally balanced and emotionally controlled. This is not someone who's going to lose their cool. They're going to be logical, but they're also going to be compassionate. I'm getting compassionate energies coming through. This is going to be a very compassionate relationship with a mature soul, a mature spirited person. Let's see what the oracle cards. Your energy is going to be sucker for you, and their energy is going to be rendezvous. Okay. This person is really going to find you very, very sexually appealing. And I feel like there's going to be like a lot of like hookups between you and this person. There's going to be a very strong sexual chemistry that's going to be felt by both of you. This is going to bring a lot of emotional satisfaction to the connection. Is this strong sexual tie-in here? Let's take a look at your next tarot card. We have the Death card, number 13. I am getting the feeling like some kind of major transformation is going to be needed. Some kind of major ending or beginning. Let's take a look at the Oracle card so we can get more information. We got misunderstanding on your end and courting on theirs. So there's something about it that's not going to entirely please you, pile 3. They're going to want you. They're going to want you. They're going to want you. They're going to want to lull you in, woo you, seduce you. They're going to want you. You're going to be the one who's not pleased with it for some reason. I feel like, again, I'm getting that relocating vibe. Like I think you're like going to be like, why you got to move though? Why can't you just be in this area? You know, or maybe they'll have to do it for their career. I don't know. I've seen the boat taking off too. And so there's this idea that they might need to move and you're not going to like that. Maybe you're not going to be, you know, eager to move. That's a possibility. There's something that's going to displease you about this connection. I'm not entirely sure what. We're getting the 5 of Swords. Exactly. So I'm getting this my way or the highway energy, guys. This could be you. This could be them. Then, you know, there's going to be something that, like I said, maybe kind of like the moving thing, but, you know, the relocating thing we talked about, where it's like they have to move. There is no compromise that can be made about this. They're going to be loving you. They're going to be all about you, but there's going to be a catch. And that catch is going to be this one little thing in this connection has got to be my way, or it's the highway. You're not going to like this about them. Pile 3. They're going to like it. But I feel like, let's see what the energies coming through are. That you love them though. You're going to fall for them. And we got space. But I feel like this person is going to go for the distance. They're going to go for, I got to move. I need you to come with me. Or I need this connection to move in this direction. It's got to be like this. Something about the connection is going to be like, they're going to be like, I need it to be like this. And I feel like because of this misunderstanding, they're going to take some space. They're going to take some space. They're going to want to be by themselves. You're going to love them though. And it's going to cause them to rethink the connection. There's a story being told here where it's got great potential with a very emotionally mature person, but this person's like, maybe they've got tie-ins to that neighborhood that they want to move to. Maybe their family is there and they've just made up their mind even before they met you that they have to live in a certain location, or they have to take this job because it's going to be good for their career, or they have to live in a certain connection because their family's there and they made a promise a long time ago that they need their family as their support system. Something like this. Something is going to be very rigid about them that's going to cause a clash. And you're going to be like, really? You're just going to leave me here? You're just going to just leave me hanging like this? After everything and how good and promising and great things look? So there is some of this going on. We have the devil. There's going to be some kind of toxicity. See, the devil is like, come with me. It's going to be a temptation. They're going to tempt you. They're going to be very tempting to you, pile 3. To step away from maybe your sense of identity, maybe from your own neighborhood where you grew up at. They're going to be like, yes, it's a good connection. It's a great connection. There's going to be so much you love about it, pile 3. But they're going to be like, but I need this from you. And it's going to be disturbing to you, what they need. It's going to be disturbing. It's not going to sit exactly right with you. Let's see what the Oracle cards are saying. On your end, we're seeing heartbreak. Exactly. And on their end, we're seeing loyalty. If there is a third-party situation going on, it's going to be that you fall for them. They may be in a relationship already, and they're not going to want to leave this person. They're not going to want to leave this person. I don't recommend dating someone who's in a relationship, pile 3. I don't recommend it. Okay, maybe this would be a lesson for you. That's possible. And they're going to maybe be loyal to this other person, and they're not going to want to leave this other person, but they're going to want to remain with you. They're going to want to continue dating you, seeing you, hooking up with you. And you're going to really love them. You're going to fall for this person. And they're going to represent a temptation, something that breaks your values, something that causes you to want to break who you are, or break your values, or break your boundaries, or something like this. It's going to be heartbreaking. I'm not going to lie, pile 3. So either they're going to be taken, and you're going to be the third party, or they're not going to be taken. They're going to be really into you, but they need you to change this one thing. And it's going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I can't do this for you. I don't care how much I love anyone. This is a lot to ask. And there's going to be this kind of element to the connection, okay? The next tarot card we're getting for you, pile 3, is the Queen of Cups. Yes, you're going to fall hard and fast for this person. You're going to love them, pile 3. There's a woman here. It's you. Maybe it's this third party. You're going to be graceful with the thing. You're going to try to see, because it's going to be so tempting, pile 3. It's going to be so alluring. There's so much about it that's going to feel so right. But there's going to be something about it that's not quite right. As far as the energies, on your side, we're getting spoon. On their side, we're getting hammer. See? Yeah, I'm getting spooning. So you're going to get a lot of like good vibes from them. I'm getting good nutrition too. I feel like they may eat really well or something like this. And that's something that you're going to really enjoy in the connection. They're going to want to build this relationship with you, pile 3. They're going to be very serious about you, or going to be very serious about the relationship they're in, but they're also going to be very into you. They may want to have their cake and eat it too. And you're not going to be feeling this. You're going to want them to break up with this other person. Or, they're going to be like, I'm very serious about this connection, but I need you to change this one thing. So they're going to have all the signs, the things that make you feel loved, loved. Look at that. This guy's holding this girl. This guy's holding this girl. This guy's kissing this girl's head, but there's something you're not going to like though. But they're going to want to keep you and hold on to you. They're going to give you food for thought, pile 3. I'm going to be honest. They're going to give you some real food for thought. They're really going to make you think. They're really going to make you consider a lot of things because of how much you love them and how much seems and feels so right about them. Okay, we're getting the next tarot card here is the Magician. I feel like you're going to manifest this relationship, pile 3. It's going to be a relationship that you manifested, a relationship that you really wanted and craved, that you planned on. It's like you maybe had like a journal and you're like, dear universe, this is the relationship I want. This is the kind of man I want. He's going to have these traits. He's going to be like this. He's going to be like that. He's going to be my dream guy or dream person. And then they're going to show up, but something's going to be off. Pile 3, I'm so sorry. They're going to be the person you manifested. So that's why it's going to give you food for thought. Okay, that's why it's going to give you food for thought. Or they're going to be taken or something like this. So maybe this might be back to the drawing board for you. Okay, back to the drawing board. Look at your book, your journal, and say, what am I missing? Oh, they need to be single. They need to be available. Maybe you didn't have that in your journal, and sometimes you have to be very specific. So it could be that you did really well. You manifested the guy you wanted, or the person you wanted, but oops, you missed this one thing. It's not quite right about them, okay? So we got with the Oracle card on your end, we're getting not everyone will understand. Wow. And then on their end, we're getting triggered. So like I said, there's something about this connection that not everyone's going to approve of this connection, pile 3. Not everyone's going to understand why you're into this. Not everyone's going to, the people who care about you are going to be like, you're going to tell them he's great, he's got this, he's got that. They're going to be like, wow. You can tell your friends, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, he sounds perfect, or she sounds perfect. And they're going to be like this, and they're going to be like that. And they got all this stuff going for them, and they treated me like this the other day, and they gave me my dream moment the other day. They gave me my dream day. We went did this. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, what's stopping you? Get with this person. And you're going to be like, except, but they're taken. They're going to be in a relationship, and immediately people are going to be like, what? No. Or it could be maybe they might be into drugs, or there might be something about them that's abusive. I'm getting that with the Devil card. They might be abusive on some level, or there's going to be some kind of toxicity to the connection, or they're doing something bad. Maybe they're a criminal. Maybe they're, they do something for their profession that's questionable, or they may have a substance problem, or they may be cheating, or, some going to be off about it. Maybe they might be abusive, and then you'll be like, I don't like this. And then they'll beg you and say, I'm sorry. And they want to keep you anyway. And they'll show you all these wonderful things. You're going to be torn about this person, pile 3. They're going to have amazing traits. They're going to have everything on your list but this one thing's going to be off. So when you tell people about it, they're not going to understand. So being with this person, it's like you're going to have to isolate yourself and not tell people about this wonderful relationship you're in. You're going to have to keep it under wraps because it's not quite right. And there are going to be people who are not approve of it or something like this. On their end, I'm seeing triggered. So this person may have some emotional issues. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's something about this person, like they like to party or something. Like you like to party with them. But, it feels like maybe, I don't know. There's something about this. I'm not sure. You have to apply it to your situations and fit when it gets there. And this might be a warning. This reading might be a warning for you, pile 3. Maybe there's going to be this relationship or this person you meet that's going to be great, but there's going to be something about them, and you're going to have to decide if you want to go on this journey with them, The last card I'm getting here for you, pile 3, is the 9 of Wands. I feel like there will be difficulties, okay? You're going to be exhausted. You're You're going to find the relationship kind of exhausting, but you're going to hang in there. You're going to hang in there. I see perseverance coming through for you. Your energy is crushed. Yeah, you're going to have a major crush on this person, pile 3. And their energy going to be running away. I think ultimately, they're going to feel like they're not treating you right. They're going to feel like you've shown signs that, they don't make you happy, or that what they're doing is causing you pain. And this is going to cause them to want to run away from the connection, to be honest. You're going to be really into them. I see that. But I feel like this is part of what's going to cause this connection to be possibly a short-term one, because of these issues, these challenges that we're seeing here, okay? Where everything's great, but, and so they're going to feel triggered by the fact that maybe you don't feel confident enough about the relationship to tell people about it, or that you hide them, or that you feel like that it's just a challenge or something about it that's not quite right. And they're going to know this. And ultimately, it's going to drive them away. It could be maybe if it's a third-party situation, they're going to realize that you're not comfortable with being the third wheel. You're not comfortable with being the third party. And they're going to get kind of tired of wanting to hold on to this unwillingness in you, and they're going to move on from it. All right, let's get a sense of timing on this connection, when it will be coming in for you. We have in September. So we're currently December as of this reading. So possibly next year, December. It's also a timeless reading. So just time it according to where you're at the moment you're reading, watching this reading. So it's timeless. So we're going to look at in September, upcoming. Okay. So keep that in mind. So maybe by September next year, you will meet this person. That's a possibility. Maybe take it with a grain of salt. So it could be slightly before September, in September, or a little after September. We're getting at the holidays. Okay. So definitely towards the end of the year. Right now we're in December, so maybe around now, or maybe next year, towards the end of the year, you will meet this person. And finally, you're on the right path. Okay, so here's what I'm getting with this pile 3, is that this next relationship of yours is going to be valuable, because it's going to teach you something, okay? You're meant to, in a way, engage with this in order to learn some things. Or maybe you can learn here and avoid going through all this rigmarole and stress, this bittersweet nature of this connection. Maybe if you don't want that, you can avoid it. But I feel that it will serve you on your development, your personal development, and your spirit's journey in this world, to understand what you want and what you don't want, maybe to even gain mastery on your manifestation techniques, okay? Maybe to learn how to better dial in exactly what you want, okay? So I am seeing that this is maybe a potential for growth in that regards. It'll be a life experience that will be useful to you and help you become who you are ultimately, okay? And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, pile 3. Thank you for bringing your energy to this reading. It was a pleasure doing a reading for you. Oh, and one more thing. This is a current connection that's going to continue on into the future. I do see that it is challenged. So, I encourage you to look at the challenging aspects and work through some of these concepts. If you don't want everyone to know about the relationship, or feel like people are at odds with you about the relationship, maybe this is something to give you food for thought, right? And to help you, think deeply on, is this the relationship you want to continue on with? And that's something I wanted to throw in there. If you found this reading to be informative and helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up. Please, I welcome your comments. I'm really curious to know what you have to say about this reading. I look forward to reading your comments and responding. If you have nothing to say, I would like to ask you a favor. Please leave me an emoji comment down below. Put in the comment section for me, so the algorithm can identify my channel and promote it and put it out there. And in that way, we can grow our soul tribe on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourself, okay? Bye. Welcome to reading pile 3. So you chose this cream brownish colored conch shell. Let's set that aside. And let's take a look at what your message is today in answer to the question, what is coming next in love for you? What will your next relationship be like? Let's take a look at the energies coming in for you, okay? Your first tarot card is a 2 of Cups. Ooh! Pile 4. 2 of Cups. You're going to fall in love. You're going to fall in love. Your next relationship is going to be reciprocity. There's going to be harmony, a partnership. Your next romantic relationship is going to be a loving one, and you're going to see eye to eye with your partner, pile 4. Wow, love is in the air. You might be meeting your soulmate next. Your next relationship is going to be with your soulmate. There's going to be harmony and balance in this connection. You're going to be on the same page. It's going to be a very strong connection. High compatibility. And you're going to have shared interests, shared values. You're going to be meeting the one next, Pile 4. With the Two of Cups coming up for you like this, wow. That's all I can say. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. On your side, we're seeing jealousy. On their side, we're seeing denial. Okay. So, though this relationship will be there, okay, I feel that people are going to be jealous of it. People are going to be jealous, honey. People are going to be jealous of you. I'm also getting that there may be some jealousy issues. This person might be, though they're everything, okay? They're everything. They're amazing. They're going to be amazing. Pile 2. It could be that they maybe have some female friends or have people in their life that make you feel some type of way, like make you feel insecure or guarded or something like this. You're gonna feel a little weird about the people that surround them. And they're gonna be in denial about this. They might also be in denial about they'll be in denial about the fact that you feel a sort of conflict with the people around them, or feel uncomfortable with them, or feel jealous of them, and they're not going to really realize this at the time. It's going to be hard for them to handle. Let's get more of a picture on this next relationship of yours. You got the Page of Cups. Yeah, I see the beginning stages of love here. I see that there'll be some opening up, some vulnerability. I see possibly an apology being given. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be someone, you're going to have a relationship with someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. Someone who may be a water sign. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the energies in your oracle cards. This is your energy. All I need is you. Don't give up. And their energy, hidden agenda. Okay. All right. So it looks like there's a little bit of trouble in paradise. Pile 4. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. It feels like there's a lot of good signs for this connection. There's a lot of good signs. And so that's what's going to keep you going. That's what's going to keep you going. Despite feeling jealous of maybe their friend or something like this. They may have a female friend that you're like, what the heck? It just feels like maybe they'll be hiding this. They'll be hiding something from you, though. They may be hiding that I feel like they may be hiding something. But you're not going to give up on the connection. You're not going to give up. And I'm not sure if you guys have picked up on this, but on my channel, I try to be very direct and clear about what I see in the cards. I take the messages very seriously. I have this belief that if I don't say what I see in the cards, then my abilities will be taken away. So it's important for me to be a clear channel and deliver the messages in as clear and constructive and compassionate a way as I can. And sometimes compassion is speaking the truth so that you can be warned of certain things, okay? But just take this reading with a grain of salt. The future is not set in stone, and it's in a state of flux, really. You know, we're talking like quantum mechanics here. So there is this idea that this is not gospel truth, okay? So, you know, if you're seeing things you don't like about this, then you can watch out for that in the future, all right? So let's go ahead and take a look at your next tarot card. We have the Seven of Wands. I see that you're going to stand your ground with this connection, though. You're going to stand your ground with this connection. Pop 4. You're going to mount a defense against someone. I feel like you're going to be with someone very attractive. Yeah, this person's going to be very attractive. And they're going to have admirers or someone who has a crush on them. Or they're going to have multiple people who have a crush on them. And you're going to have to be like, no, that is my man. That is my woman. Back off. I'm here first. This is my spot. So this relationship is going to find you in a position of having to fend off wannabes or flirts or thoughts or whatever, you know. But I see you're going to be doing a fine job of it, okay? No one's going to be able to, you're going to have the advantage, it's clear. And they will not be able to knock you off your pedestal. Others will be vying for that position, but you're going to be able to stand your ground, okay? You're going to be able to stand your ground. Let's go ahead and take a look at the oracle cards coming through. Here's your energy changing, and theirs is troubles ahead. So I feel that this person, I think that this whole dynamic with women coming for them and then you fending women off, so there might be some drama between you and some other women or people in their situation. It's going to give them some stress. They're not going to like it. They're going to feel like, what is going on? Okay. And you're going to change. This next relationship is going to cause you to change. Perhaps maybe you used to be more laid back. You're not going to be laid back anymore. You used to be more laid back in relationships. You're not going to be more laid back in relationships any longer. You're going to be on the lookout. You're going to be defensive. You're going to be quick to cut people off, something like this, okay? They're gonna feel troubled about the relationship, or feel that it's chaotic in some kind of way, or something like this. We have the Queen of Swords. You're not going to fall for any mess, though. Pile 4. No. You're not going to tolerate this kind of a scenario. You might actually be like, I don't want you, because if this is what comes with you, Pile 4, you're gonna be telling this person or thinking about this person. If this is kind of competitive vibe is what comes with this person, right? I got watching my back and watching all these hoes trying to get with my man or whatever. Maybe I don't want that, and you might do away with this person. And I feel like this is what's gonna be troubling them. I feel like they're gonna have someone in their field, in their energy field, who has a hidden agenda towards them, and you're not gonna like it. It could be the same woman here. You're gonna know what's up. So this person, I don't know what they do for a living. They might be an entertainer, a performer, or something like this. That might be possible. And this is part of why people are so into them, or they just be really good looking. Let's take a look at the oracle cards coming through here. Your energy is fear of commitment. Yeah, you're not going to want to commit to this kind of a scenario. And not interested, okay? So they're going to be with you. This person's going to want to be with you, and they're not going to be interested in these other women that are coming after them. Pile 4. They're not. You know, I feel like this person will be like, hey, I want you to be mine, this next relationship. And you'll be like, and not with all these things going on. No, I'm not going to be yours. They're going to want to stick by your side, though. And they're truly not interested in these other women. They're not going to be interested. But you're not going to like it. Exactly, with the 8 of Swords in tow. You're just going to feel, this relationship is going to make you feel insecure, paranoid. You know, you're going to be watching your back. You're gonna feel like, I don't know if I belong here or not. And a lot of it's gonna be in your head, Pile 4. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It's just gonna make you feel uncomfortable. That's really what it is. It's gonna be in your head. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like the scenario where there are these women that are all, it's gonna feel dangerous to you. Okay. We have the ideation is your energy, and reflection in theirs. So I see that you're gonna recognize that it's in your head. You are gonna recognize it's in your head. You're not going to think that they're cheating, but you are going to have to fend off a few people who make attempts to get with your man or your person, and it's going to have you feeling very weird. You're not going to like it. And it's going to cause your person to reflect on themselves, reflect on the situation. What am I doing to encourage this, for instance? Or, they're going to reflect on the situation, for sure. We have the Ace of Cups. You're going to fall for this person. You're going to be in love. We're getting a lot of cups. Strong feelings. Okay? The Ace of Cups represents new feelings and a flourishing, healthy relationship and emotionally fulfilling connection. So besides this issue, it is an emotionally fulfilling connection for you. I feel like they may propose to you and you might be like, no. They might want to get engaged and you'll be like, I don't want that. And the reason is going to be because maybe you're just not interested in being married. You're not going to be interested in marrying this person. Maybe you're not interested in marriage itself, okay? You're not going to be interested in marriage itself. But this one's going to be hanging around trying to get with you. They're not going to go anywhere. But you are going to love this person. Your energy is lovers. Oh my gosh, guys. Beautiful. And higher level consciousness. Guys, this person, though you may be hesitant to commit to this person, okay? You may be hesitant to take it to the next level or make it super serious, especially because of all this weird stuff that went on and it's going to go on. You are going to feel very powerfully attracted to them. This is going to be a very super electric, supercharged connection. The lust is going to be big. Passion is going to be big. The love making is going to be out of this world, okay? They're going to be very good looking. And you're good looking too, Pile 4. I see that. And I see you like working out. You're going to look amazing because you don't want anyone coming to steal your guy. So you're interested in being in a relationship with this person and you will love them. You'll be developing feelings of love for this person for sure. Okay? This person that you're going to be in a relationship with, wow, guys, this person, they're something else. They're going to offer you a higher level of love than I think you've ever received. They're going to be like a very spiritual person, very elevated energies. They're going to bring you high vibrations. They're not trash. They're the opposite of trash. This person's going to be top-notch, quality individual, okay? We got the part of why everyone wants them, okay? That's part of what's going on here. Pile 4. A lot of people are going to identify that this person's hot to trot, they're special, they're elevated, they're going to want them. I feel like this change, you might undergo a change where maybe some of you might lose weight. Okay, Pile 4, you might lose weight or you really like get on your body game. You're going to get like really buff and hot because you're going to want to fend off people who are trying to come for this person. I see that there's going to be a partnership involved here. With the 2 of Wands, I'm getting you're going to be planning with this person, making decisions with this person, and thinking about expanding the connection with this person. I also see as a possibility that you might be like considering maybe leaving them at some point. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. This is your energy. Sit, their energy, eyes. You're going to sit with the relationship though. You're going to be hesitant to leave. Because the idea of leaving is going to have you down in the dumps. You're not going to want to leave this person. It's going to make you sad. It's also possible that you guys might talk about it and consider maybe, going your separate ways. That's possible. Okay. This person's going to have their eyes on you though. I feel like someone's going to have their eyes on your mate. I feel like there's a third party here, guys. There's a third party. I'm going to be very honest. There's a third party involved in your situation. You're going to be the one who is legitimately in a relationship. This next relationship, you're going to be the legitimate one. Okay. The one who's claimed as the girlfriend and the partner. But there's going to be a third party who's got an eye on your man or your person. They're going to be stalking your person. They might even like slander you or try to say bad things about you, or they might get on a hidden account, come watch it. This could be an ex of theirs. It's going to give you food for thought. You're going to wonder, do I really want to get involved with someone who's got this kind of like person tagging along and following them where they go? Because I'm tired of having to stand up and fend this person off, fend off their attempts on my man. I don't want to fight this hard to keep a relationship going. That kind of vibe. Like I don't always have to watch my back. We got the Hanged Man. I feel that this connection is going to get stalled. Okay, it's going to get to a point where you're going to hang around with it, but it's not going to be progressing. It's not going to progress. It might be. I'm getting like boyfriend girlfriend vibes forever. Because I see you leaving them hanging with a ring. There's just this idea that there's not going to be any progress in the connection. It's just going to be the way it is for a while. I feel like there's also this energy of waiting before taking the action of, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay comfortable in my comfortable position with this person, or should I venture out there and see what else is out there for me? I feel like you're going to end up just hanging around and just waiting to see where it goes, okay? As far as the shadow energy, we're getting know-it-all on your end. Defensiveness, you see? Defensiveness. You're going to be defending your position with this person. So I almost feel like you're not going to want to leave because it's like you got this person. You're not wanting to progress it, but you don't want to give up your position either. And then on their end, with the shadow cards, we're getting healing bypass. So this person's going to get impatient. You're going to have your shield on to make sure no attacks break your relationship down. But your partner is going to be like, why can't we just move this thing forward? I'm getting impatient. Why can't we just do this quick fix and just keep it going? And you're not going to want that. There's some sort of issue too, this sort of hanging about in the cards. Okay, and finally we're getting the Page of Pentacles. I do feel that you're going to be committed. It's landing on being committed. Okay, I do see committed energies. This person's going to be committed to you, or you're both going to be committed to each other. You're going to be willing to work on the relationship. You're going to be practical about it. I'm seeing Earth sign too, Earth sign, water sign, coming up as a possibility for the person, the sign of this person you're going to be with. If you're a water sign, then they may be an earth sign. If you're an earth sign, then if you're an earth sign, then they may be a water sign. If you're a water sign, they may be an earth sign. Okay, water sign is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Earth sign is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, let's take a look at we got chill out. That's your energy. And great actor, putting on a show. Hey, guys, did I not tell you that I feel like this person might be an entertainer? Your next relationship might be with someone who's high profile. Someone who's seen by many. They may have fans. They may have groupies or something like this. They may be on stage. Okay? And this is who you'll be with. Someone popular, famous. It might be your next relationship. Or someone very prominent in their company or in their community. And so they're going to have a lot of people that have crushes on them. And so you're going to have to deal with this kind of scenario or setting. You're going to chill out, though. You're going to just chill with it and keep your guard up. You're not necessarily going to want to get married because you're not sure about this environment. You don't want a situation where you get committed and you're having to deal with this for the rest of your life. I feel like that's part of the consideration that's going on here. But you're going to sit with the connection. You're going to sit with the connection. All right, when will you meet this person? We're getting this week. Oh my goodness, guys. So here's what I'm getting is you may already be in a connection with this person. Or, you know, there's a range of time. Spirit guides are trying to say very soon. When I see this week or a few days, I think very soon. If you're single, you're going to meet this person very soon. They may appear in the form of messages. You might get in contact with them, or get their text number or phone number or something like this, okay? You may have like downloads or spiritual insights telling you when you're going to meet this person, or giving you signs about who this person is, and when you meet them, it's going to become very clear. You are going to either meet them very soon, or you've already met them. And I feel like right now, if you already met them, you're in a relationship with this person already, because remember, this is for, you know, if your next relationship or the future of the relationship that you're in. I feel that you're going to have some things to work through, but you're going to sit with the connection. I see you sitting with the connection, and I feel like this person is very interested in you. Okay? They're very interested in you. It's possible that they may have someone they like that they're not telling you about. It's possible that they may have someone they like that they're not telling you about. Or it could be that there's someone in the wings who likes them that they're not encouraging, but that person likes them. Okay, and it's not going away. We have in October. So exactly, sometime soon. So, you know, between the current time that you're in, if you're single, between any time from that, between now and October, the next October that you encounter, between now and the next October is what you're going to meet this person. And for the last card, we're getting channel the energy of the next moon phase, which is kind of bringing us back to you're going to be seeing this person or meeting them very soon. And that's what I'm seeing the cards for you, Pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please. It was a pleasure doing a reading for you. Thank you for bringing your energy to this channel. Please leave me a comment down below. I would love to read your comments and respond. If you don't have anything to say, then please do me a favor and leave me these emoji comments that I'm showing you right now in the comment section. This will help promote my channel and push and promote my channel to other people so we can grow this soul tribe on this channel here today. Thank you so much. Take good care of you, okay? Bye.